Becoming an adult is a journey and not the destination. An adult, term associated with expectation, opportunities, and freedom. Expectation to be mature, expectation to be autonomous, opportunity to explore and grow, and freedom to choose your own path to success, in addition to taking the responsibility of your own decisions. It is also an important leap in individuals' lives where person develops physically, mentally, and emotionally. The important question I would like to ask here is, how many of you think becoming an adult is a destination? Few hands. Nothing wrong with it because it's a milestone in its own. So it can be a destination. But rest of them who didn't raise hand, I assume they are on the same note as me that becoming an adult is a journey. The world today is a very different place than what it was 26 years before when I became legally adult. First and foremost, there were 6 billion people at that time and now it is 8. It has almost grown by 1/3. Tweet is the word my parents used to associate to the song of the bird. Based on the research data, Twitter says there is 6,000 tweets every second. That means 500 million tweets per day. That was a pause to see if something is coming digitally. No. I like the silence. There are factors that are playing a role in developing an individual. I would like to share few of them with you. First, social interaction. The social interaction is moved from human to machine. We really need machines to interact between two of us, be it social media, be it chat, or in today's generation, which use voice notes. Second, environmental consciousness. This generation is much more environment conscious for sustainability than what we Gen X are. We should really feel proud about living in Netherlands, which is ranked in one of the top 25 countries with a sustainability score of 79 plus. Third, the macroeconomic factor, which includes long-term economic growth and short-term business cycle. This has shifted in last few years with Asian countries showing growth of 5 to 7% average annually and developed countries showing growth of 2 to 3% annually. We are here to see a major power shift in coming decade. Political situation across the world is not unknown to us. There are unrest across with the wars, but we also see there is shift in political balance or imbalance in the corporate room with more youth, more women taking leadership role, and that has emerged more and more in last 1 decade. Last but not the least, the closest to my heart, the innovation and disruption with technology. This has changed in last 10 years massively. I really like 2 specific elements of innovation and disruption with technology, digital and data. Let's talk about bit digital. No, I'm not going to talk about social media. Digital, every minute, there are 2 days worth of videos getting uploaded online. 2 days every minute. How much to consume? Talk about data. The total data which we have in world today, 90% of it is created in last 2 years. God knows where we are going in next 2 years. These factors have influencing role in individual developing from impulsive childish behavior to socialized mature mind. Any guesses what this diagram is? No, it is not the electronic reading from the laboratory. It is not also a graph from ECG from the hospital. This is my life journey since the childhood where you see there are peak mountains with happy moments, but there are also sad moments where I felt low and when I felt down. And we all will have these mountains and valleys in our life in different form, shape, and color. I remember a saying from chairman of Tata Trust, Ratan Tata. We need to have these ups and downs in life because a straight line, even in ECG, means we are not alive anymore. The generation next is definitely more adaptive and resilient than what we were when we became an adult. Credit goes to, yes, the global pandemic, which they saw in no time. I saw my daughter sitting at home, adapting to homeschooling in a day, whereas we from corporates kept cribbing about working online for days that it's so difficult not to go to office. Now you must be thinking, why am I talking about my life journey, or why am I talking about the global pandemic? What it teaches us is an approach to make this journey more happier, more joyful, rather than being more in stress. And I would like to share this approach in 4 steps. First one, adapt to the situation you are in. Roger Federer once said very beautifully, you will not be able to grow if you are not ready to change yourself. And that means adaptability. Second, learn from the situation you are in. If your path is difficult, that means your purpose is much bigger than you thought. Third, take risk, which this today's generation is really good at. If you win, you will be happier. But if you lose, you will still be wiser. And last but not the least, grow from wherever you are. Doesn't matter how deep it is, doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. What matters is where you are growing. I would like to leave this stage with giving you a thought. Your life have a purpose. You are meant for greatness. Just believe in yourself and enjoy the journey to adulthood. Thank you, everyone.